Hey guys, Caden First or Caden Second, wherever you're watching this video at, it's me. I'm making another video, and as you can tell, I got my hair dyed blue again, so I guess thanks to my mom for doing that. But anyways, my high school, HBUHSD High School, just recently set up a big rally for all these kids to attend. Not everyone in the school, but a lot of the kids in the school, and you have to like register to, go into the rally since there's going to be so many kids and they don't want like some random stranger to be in it. Stuff like that, But anyways, the rally's going to be about bowling and how bowling's bad and why if you're like a bullying people, how you should probably stop. And there's going to be all these famous people talking and it's going to be really cool and I'm going to try it out, see how the virtual rally goes. I don't know, maybe say some words to the people and just obviously record this and post on YouTube. So it's going to be starting in like 25-30 minutes. So I'm just going to work on some homework while I'm waiting. And I will let you guys know when the rally starts. So yeah, see you then. Okay, so as you can tell, the meeting is about to start really soon in like 1 minute. And hold on, let me adjust the volume. There, that should be good. And hopefully my iPad doesn't fall because I'm recording this on my iPad. So yeah. And I'm almost done with my lollipop. So that's almost like perfect timing. But yeah, I'll just skip until someone starts talking and yeah. Oh wait, never mind. I was wrong. I have to join the webinar. So let me do that. Thought it was like Zoom or something. Or Google Meet. Thanks everyone for joining. We'll get started in 2 minutes. How do I close that? Sorry if my arm's going to be in the way a lot of the time. I'll just keep that there. So, I don't see anyone on unless... Click fall. What? Okay. So, I don't see anyone on, as you can tell. I don't know why. Maybe it's kind of like YouTube, where, like, you can't see who's on and who's not. Now it just shows a picture of a guy.
Marine Corps, I'd like to welcome all of you to this No Place for Hate Assembly program. Today, you're going to hear from a bunch of celebrities that you all know and admire about topics that are really important to students.
Let me see if I could, hold on, let me adjust the lighting. We know that many of you have struggled
during the COVID pandemic, and we hope that these thoughtful messages will provide meaning and inspiration to you all. During these challenging times, it's more important than ever to be an ally to each other, to overcome any obstacles that might come in your way. Now, we feel as Marines, we deeply believe in these ideas.
Is this live?
We're proud to support this program.
Whatever, I don't
now
care.
Sit back and enjoy.
Hello and good afternoon, everybody in the Huntington Beach Union High School District. Welcome to the 2021 No Hate Virtual Tour brought to you by the United States Marines. My name is Dan Sieg. I will be the host of today's event, broadcasting live on my home here in Greenville, North Carolina, East Coast, US of A. Now, pre-pandemic, I worked as the hype man for the Nitro Circus Live North America Tour, and today, in partnership with the United States Marines, we have packaged our traditional action sports no hate high school tour, and for the first time ever we're able to bring it to you virtually. As our show goes on today, you're going to be hearing from some top-notch A-list celebrities, and it turns out a lot of them have faced some of the very same problems many students your age are facing as we speak. Now you might be wondering, just who are these celebrities? Are they anybody I've ever heard of before? Great question, and let me tell you, we have some surprises in store for you today. Speaking of surprises, I may as well let the first one out of the bag right now and let you all know that as a thank you for joining us today, we're going to be giving away a brand new Xbox Series X to one lucky student watching this right now. If you're not a gamer, no problem. You can also choose to win that $500 Visa gift card option. That way you can purchase literally anything you want even if it is an Xbox Series X. To get signed up, go ahead and click the link on your screen or check out the website behind me, www.nohatetour.com/win, to get entered to win that grand prize. I do want to let you know you get one entry per person. If you enter multiple times, you will be ineligible. So just a heads up on that. But be sure to put in the correct information so that we can contact you if you are in fact the big winner. All right, guys, all of that said, before we get to the action, I want to give a huge shout out to the United States Marines for allowing this program to happen. The fact that they were able to pivot and make this program possible given the current circumstance simply shows the fighting spirit that a United States Marine must have in order to see things through. So a big shout out to all of them. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get into our first group of celebrities right now, starting off with this guy, a former Los Angeles Laker and a current NBA legend. Let's hear from none other than Mr. Magic Johnson to see what he had to say about the adversity he witnessed on his way to the top. Check it out.
Oh, I don't think this is live.
Hey kids, I'm Magic Johnson, NBA Hall of Famer and former LA Laker.
Damn it, I thought this was live.
My parents always taught me to be kind. Treat others how I
would have been so cool if this was live.
Up in the face
but oh well.
Of adversity. While I never experienced bullying personally, I knew it was my responsibility to stand up and protect kids who couldn't protect themselves. We all are different in many ways. Try to embrace the things that make each other unique, whether it's the color of your skin, how much money you have, your sexuality, or something else. No one deserves to be bullied. We must show others the same respect we would want to be shown. If you don't like to be called names, don't call other people names. You wouldn't want people to stand by while you're getting mistreated. So you have to speak up when it's happening to others. Be a leader, be a friend, be a change maker. I've learned that people never forget how you make them feel. While the details of your conversations may fade with time, someone may carry the impact of your actions toward them, hurtful or kind, for years. Bullying comes in many forms. Recognize that your words and your actions have power, both in person and on the internet and the cell phone. How you treat others reveals far more about your character than others. How do you want to be remembered? To those who have experienced bullying, I stand with you. There's only one you with your unique gifts and talent, and no one can take that away from you. Be confident in your special qualities. Know there are people in your life who believe in you and love you. It could be your parents, your brothers, your sisters, a coach, a teacher, a neighbor, or someone you may not even realize. Remember that you are not alone. Hold on to those people who see something special inside of you and make you feel safe. Every person is deserving of kindness, respect, and dignity. I've always stood against treating others poorly, whether it be for racial discrimination, bullying, or hate by any other name. And I encourage you to stand up against it too.
Hi, Dixie D'Amelio here in support of the Anti-Defamation League's No Place for Hate initiative.
Stupid lighting.
Now more than ever, it is important to support not only each other, but
bad.
to support inclusion, kindness, and hope. Being popular on social media comes with a lot of positives, but also a lot of negatives. And what you see on social media isn't always real life. It's a lot of faking smiles and acting like your life is perfect when sometimes it's not. And I get a lot of mean comments on a regular basis on my social media pages. People find a way to bully me, whether it's criticizing what I'm wearing that day or making fun of the way I dance. And some days it really hurts. But people don't see my side of it where I'm struggling with it. And after I came out with my first song, Be Happy, people started commenting about not liking it or not wanting to listen to it. And it made me really upset since it's something I worked so hard on with so many different people. And I'm human, and just like everyone else, words hurt, and even if I don't personally know the person saying them. It's always important to spread kindness because you never know what someone is really going through. One word of kindness can change someone's entire day, so it is important to be kind and include everyone when you get the chance to. If you ever see someone being bullied, it is important to stand up for them. It is scary to be the person who is taking a stand against someone, but you will never know how much it will help the person being bullied. I encourage everyone to have a positive attitude during these negative times, and if you have a positive outlook on the world, then positive things will gravitate towards you. Stay positive and give your friends words of encouragement whenever you can.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tony Hawk, and believe it or not, I was very much bullied when I was young in elementary school and in junior high school. And the funny thing is, it was because I was a skater mostly, but also because I was small and I didn't fit in. I was kind of nerdy. Skating wasn't cool at the time, so if you chose to skate, people immediately made fun of you. And in my day, we called it getting picked on. I got picked on a lot. And I know how devastating it can be to your self-confidence. I know how devastating it can be to your mental health. And just know that if you're trying to make fun of people that somehow you think are lesser than you, or for whatever flaws they might have, or a lot of times not even flaws, sometimes it's something that they have to their advantage, they just haven't realized it yet, that you're really creating a vicious cycle, and you're creating a feeling of self-worth that they don't deserve. And I think that it comes from mostly people's, I think it comes more from their feeling uncomfortable with themselves. And so if you're feeling uncomfortable with yourself, try to figure that out on your own instead of taking it out on someone else. I mean, that is really the best way to stop the bullying cycle, is that you take responsibility for your own actions, for your own mental health, for your own well-being, and then you won't project it onto others. And for those who feel like they're being bullied or that they're being picked on, just know that this is a short phase of your life, and that you will overcome this, and that you can overcome this. Look at me, I overcame it. I had to figure out how to build my own self-confidence. I had to figure out how to choose my own path, and I did just that. So what can I say is if you're feeling like you're being bullied at all, reach out to people, get resources, get help. I know it's hard. I know sometimes you just don't want to, because in some ways, if that is exposed, it can make it worse. But I think there are ways to approach it that won't make it worse for you, and if anything, will benefit you. And if you're one of the people that are being considered a bully, stop it. Figure yourself out. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Think about what it's like on the other side of that. That's really the whole focus of what this is imagine what it's like being on the receiving end. Understand that perspective, and let's treat each other nice. Let's get along, and let's support each other in our differences. Let's embrace our differences. It's what makes us awesome. It's what makes us a whole community.
What's up, guys? I'm Tim Tebow, and it is an honor and a privilege to be part of the No Place for Hate initiative.
I've actually never heard of this guy
really
before.
Means a lot to me, because I've heard far too many stories of people that have been getting bullied, and they decided because
his
of
hairstyle.
being bullied to end their
It's
life.
actually really cool.
Not anymore. We can't have that, guys. So I want you to stand up for what is right. There is no place for hate.
Kindly,
no place
what
anymore.
the hell?
So I'm going to ask you, instead of hate, you choose love. You see, the Greeks, they had 4 words for love, but the most admirable was agape. You see, agape is God's love for us, for humanity, for every single one of us. And the best definition I've ever heard of agape love is to choose the best interest of another person and act on their behalf. And I'm asking you today to do that, to choose the best interest of every single one of your classmates, every single one of your friends, every single person in your community. You choose their best interest and you act on their behalf. That's what love is, and we can make that choice. You see, the greatest form of love isn't a feeling, it's a choice. And it's a choice that we can make for one another. So I'm asking you, say no to hate and say yes to choosing love, to putting their best interest above ours, above yours. You see, I also want you to know that you were created in love, by love, and for love, and you were special. You were worthy, and you have purpose in your life. And when you understand just how special you are, then you're going to see other people the same way, because they're created the same way you were, in love, by love, and for love. And they are worth you treating them with respect and with love and choosing that love for them. So I want you to understand how special you are, because when you truly understand how special you are, you're going to see other people the same way. And you can see them with love, and you can choose kindness, you can choose sympathy, you can choose empathy, you can choose care, and you can put their interests above yours. So I'm asking you today, say no to hate, say no to bullying, say no to ragging, say no to picking on people, and say yes to choosing their best interests. Because when you do it, you will speak life into people, and you will change their life for the better. So today, you make that choice. Say yes to love. Say yes to choosing it. Say yes to making an impact for the better in people's lives. You can do it. We can do it. We can make an impact.
Right on, everybody. Welcome back. Absolutely inspiring stuff right there. Particularly as an action sports person myself, the wise words of Tony Hawk stood out to me the most. When he was talking about being a teenager, you know, all the other kids made fun of him because they didn't quite understand what it was that he was doing. For all they noticed, he was an awkward kid rolling around on a piece of plywood with some wheels attached to it. Skateboarding wasn't a thing when he started, but it was something he enjoyed doing, so he stuck with it. He put his head down and he focused, didn't worry about what anybody else was saying, and stuck with it and rolled with it all the way to success, quite literally, basically inventing the sport of skateboarding and the X Games pop culture that followed. That's going to be kind of the theme of today's show, everybody, is finding something that you enjoy, forgetting what other people have to say about it, and rolling with it literally quite the same as well. So today, so far now, we're going to cover 4 common types of bullying that we tend to face in today's rapidly evolving world. The first 3 are physical, verbal, and psychological. They're nothing new. We still face them today, but one of the worst kinds of bullying we see right now is cyberbullying, usually done through some form of social media. Now, here's the thing. It's so easy to get behind a computer screen and just start talking trash, even if you think it's all in good fun. The problem is there's somebody just like you on the other end of that screen reading your words in their own voice. And trust me when I say this, words matter. Spreading rumors, pushing people around, excluding others from the group. This can be both online and in person. Now, I'm going to say it again because it's important. Words matter. At any stage in life, they have a massive impact, but especially as teenagers during your formative years. Trust me, I've been there before, and it's not a good feeling. Something interesting I recently learned is that students who experience bullying are actually twice as likely as their non-bullied peers to experience negative health effects. Think about that. Bullying can lead not only to diminished self-worth, as it often does, but it can also manifest itself in the physical form through things like headaches and stomach aches. That leads us to our first poll question of the day. We want to hear from you or everybody in the Huntington Beach Union High School District. We're going to pop this question up on the screen and ask you, have you ever witnessed bullying or some form of hate? Go ahead and vote right now. We kind of have a good idea on what we're going to expect because we did a poll back in 2019 and we learned that 1 in 5 students, that's 20%, of your peers have reported being bullied before. It's a big number. We want to know what it's like in your district going on right now. So go ahead and vote. Guys, if you have not yet done so, take the time to check out www.nohatetour.com/win to get signed up to win that Xbox Series X, or simply click the link on your screen if you are, in fact, remote learning. But I also want to let you know we're going to be doing a second place drawing. If you've already signed up for the Xbox, check us out on Instagram at NoHateTour. Look for the post that says Visa gift card on it, and simply tag 3 friends in the comments. If you and your 3 friends are following us, you'll be automatically entered to win $100, and they're going to get $20 each as well. So it's pretty cool. Super easy to do. Check us out at NoHateTour. All right, guys. Looks like an alarming amount of you, 88% of you, say you have witnessed bullying or something.
Well, Guy, I don't think I've submitted mine. We actually
found out through some more data research that school-based bullying prevention programs, like what we're doing right now, have been able to decrease the rate of bullying by up to 25%. That's a big number. We're doing our part. It's now up to you to begin doing yours, and it all starts with being aware of the problem.
I said
all right, guys, all of that said, what do you think of that first group of celebrities? So far, so good. We're going into our next one right now, starting out with this guy. He's a motocross legend, a rally racing superstar, creator of the double backflip on a dirt bike, and the founder of the Nitro Circus. Let's check out what Mr. Travis Pastrana had to say about the bullying he faced on his way to the top. Check it out.
Hey guys, my name's Travis Pastrana. I'm an 11-time X Games gold medalist, 5-time North America rally champion. I race NASCAR, monster trucks, had a show on MTV for a few years, and I'm a dork. For sure. I got made fun of a lot going through school. I graduated high school at 15 years old with a 3.9 GPA. I was the teacher's pet.
Are you serious?
But I was that person because I had a goal, I had a dream, I had a passion. I love dirt bikes. My mom said I couldn't turn pro on a motorcycle until I graduated high school. So I put my head down. A lot of people didn't understand that. Skipped all the parties, all the fun stuff. But my best friend growing up, he got made fun of even more than I did. They didn't have any money. So all the clothes he owned had holes in them. I guess he was just a little ahead of his time because now you guys buy new clothes with holes in them. But unfortunately, most of his clothes had blood on them and everything else too because he was a pretty active kid. And, well, for Pete, they couldn't afford motorcycles or BMX or really any extracurricular sporting activity. So he didn't have anything to really fall back on to give him that pride and the motivation. But he worked hard. He became a Navy SEAL. And right now, he fights the bullies of the world for America. So think about that before you pick on someone. You know, if they're into music, or you think they're a dork or math club or whatever, they might be a rock star. They might be the president. But most likely, they're probably just going to be your boss. So at the end of the day, there's no place for hate. Live your life. Be who you want to be. Don't worry about what other guys are doing, or girls. At the end of the day, in high school, there's a lot of things that are very important, or at least you think they're very important. But after high school, the world is flipped upside down. And the character that you are today and how you treat other people, that's going to reflect in the rest of your life. So good luck, have fun. Remember, there's no place for hate.
Aloha everyone from the beautiful island of Kauai where I was born and raised, and it's completely paradise. It's such a dreamy place to grow up. But like anywhere, we face challenges here too. Whatever stage of life we're in, as a young woman or a young man, you know, you have peer pressures, you have social media flooding your mind all day long. You have the pressures of the world telling you you're not good enough. Sometimes it just feels like just so hard, and it can feel overwhelming. We can be full of anxiety and these different stresses that are pulling from the beauty that wants to come out of us, and the joy that we should be living in, and the confidence that we should be carrying ourselves with. I know how this feels, facing so much adversity in my life and my journey. Going back to being a young woman and losing my arm to a shark at the age of 13 years old. Just feeling like my world was upside down and chaotic and my dreams had been stripped from me. I had a teenage life like all of you, and I had choices to make. I had peers making choices that brought them down, pulled them away from their goals, pulled them away from their dreams. And I said no to that, and those boundaries protected me from so much pain. It's never too late to set those boundaries in your own life. Next, it's who you associate with. Who do you share your life with? Who are the people that are speaking into your life and bringing out either the worst or bringing out the best in you? Choose good friends. Find that community of people that are going to lift you up in your dark hours. So often in life we come to a fork in the road where we have to choose left or right. Many people are choosing left, and left brings them down into a dark place. A life of not overcoming, choosing the easy way out, making mistakes that suck from their joy and beauty and purpose and worth. Or we can choose right, where we adapt through life. And rather than being insecure, I want you to be confident and sure of yourself. I want you to have those beautiful boundaries that protect your life and your dreams and your goals. To share it with people who love you. To persevere when things get hard, when adversity shakes us to the core. If there's two things I can leave you with today, is to remember to adapt and to remember that you don't need easy, you just need possible.
I'm Anthony Anderson, and I'd like to take this time out to talk to you about bullying. Unfortunately, it happens more so than not. I, for one, was bullied at one point in time in my life as a young teenager. But the thing that I did, and what I learned to do, was to disarm the situation with comedy, not become angry with it, and to also seek out help from friends, from other teachers, and faculty members. That is the key. Find yourself a safe place and a safe group of people to be around and to confide in, and tackle bullying head on. Don't be afraid to tell your parents. Don't be afraid to talk about this. And it's not your issue. It's the bully's issue. That person, he or her, are dealing with their own insecurities, and they're trying to take it out on you. So don't take it personal. Find a friend. Become a friend. Listen to a friend. That's all it takes. It can take that small of a gesture to help someone get through whatever it is that they need to get through. Sometimes people just need to be noticed. People want to be noticed. And that's all it takes. Small, simple gestures like that can get us all over the hump, can help us eradicate this problem. No one is exempt from it. We all have gone through it at one time or another, but it's about how we overcome, how we get over that hump, how we can band together to put an end to the hate, to put an end to the bullying. There is no place for hate. We have to encourage each other. We have to build up one another. We have to love one another, and we have to respect one another. I hope my words have resonated with you. I hope they mean something to you. And please, abide by them. Stop the hate. There's no place for hate.
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Jarvis. You guys might know me from YouTube. Or that, you know, that one kid that got banned and started crying. That's me. So today I just want to talk to you guys about bullying, give you guys some tips of what I've learned over the few years. You know, I'm still 18, I'm still young, but just what I've learned from being on social media. And what I've learned is, and what my mom always told me as a kid is, everyone in this world is going to have their own opinions, and there is a little you can actually do to change people's opinions, you know. So what I've always learned is just to focus on myself and focus on like what I actually enjoy doing. You don't want to let other people's opinions control what you're doing in your own life, because then you aren't going to be happy. What I can say to someone that is like receiving hate or anything like that, even real life on social media, you just have to realize that in life there's gonna be people like that just
hold on a sec,
just
guys.
for some
Ethan's
reason
calling
have
me.
So much hate inside of them that they
Hi,
have to let it
Ethan.
out on someone else, and that's sad that they
Yeah,
have to
so
do that. It might be
basically
hard, but
where you
really
go
just
to
have
is
to, like, come to the
hold on, let me go to the Ocean View
those
website.
comments aren't affecting your life. You're making those comments affect your
Okay,
life,
hold on, let me
me
go on the website so I can follow
I actually get a
along.
lot. I get DMs all the time from fans, you know, they're telling me
And
like,
the video
problems
playing in the
and
background,
stuff they're going through in their life.
that's the
And
rally.
that's one
Anyway,
thing also
so
people don't realize
did you
is
go to
that
No
although
Place for
someone
Hate
doesn't
Virtual
show
Assembly
something,
Friday,
it doesn't
February
mean they aren't
19th
going through
at
something, like,
12:45?
behind the scenes, like back at home. Anything you say to someone can like actually have a really bad
no, it's literally like down where it says latest
something
news.
good to say,
Right
don't
below,
say
you can't
nothing
spell love
at
without
all.
a V.
Essentially, it just means think before you speak. If you're about to say something to someone, would I want someone to say that to me?
Yeah.
Is that actually a nice
And
thing
then
to
once
say?
you
That's
click
a
on
really
that,
good life lesson,
you
I
have
think.
to go to
Moral of the story is just,
where
be
it
nice to
says
others.
this link is
You have
only
to
for
realize that people are going through
OVHS,
stuff that
and
you might not
then
even
once
see
you
or
click
know
that,
about.
that's
Saying
how you
that one
register.
nice comment or just smiling at someone can actually really change their day. So maybe today you go out, say something nice to someone, give someone a smile, and just see how it feels. Peace out, phase up, guys. I love you.
Right on. Welcome back, everyone. Absolutely inspiring stuff right there. By far, my favorite part from that segment was when professional surfer Bethany Hamilton said, "You don't need easy, you just need possible." That alone should be inspiration for each and every one of you.
I wish I could, like,
Now, something I want to point out that a lot of people tend to overlook is that each and every one of these celebrities were once
okay,
in the
guys,
exact same shoes.
there are
Starts out
some
at the top.
technical
They had to work
difficulties
for their
going on,
success
so I'll be
just
right
like
back.
anybody. All right, guys, we're coming up on our final group of celebrities. This guy right here, you might have seen him on YouTube. He's definitely a bit of a sensation on there.
No,
He's not giving away Tesla vehicles on his YouTube channel. He is doing interviews with our No Place for Hate initiative.
There's
Ladies
no
and
way it's
gentlemen, let's
playing
check out
well.
what Mr. David Dobrik had to say about being
it's
not that long ago.
Hey guys, I'm David Dobrik. I do social media. I live with my $2. Dollars. All I see is money. I meant to say daughters. I do social media, and those are my 2 assistants, Ella and Natalie, and Taylor. Taylor's so...
Fine, it's fine.
Taylor, come on in, come on in.
It wouldn't work.
Third daughter.
This is my $3 right here.
Our grandfather just walked in.
And our grandpa's here. And this is Grandpa. Well, Grandpa, we're making a video for No Place for Hate right now.
Oh my God, it's so wonderful. You're such a good boy.
Why does the Xbox Series X thing keep popping
bullied,
up?
right?
Oh my God, I got so bullied.
Where?
Jason just takes over the whole video.
In this house.
Oh, wow.
Right here.
He knows all about bullying. He didn't get where he is today without being bullied a ton. So, if those of you being bullied out there, this guy, a loser, he made it. So if you're being bullied, one day you can end up like David.
I got bullied as a kid. I know, it's kind of a weird thing to say. People used to make fun of me. These 2 kids would make fun of me on the bus. And one day I just turned around
I don't see
and
your question
that's
so far.
not funny. And I shouldn't have done that. So if you're getting bullied,
come up with something.
Let me see if I put a question it works.
Like I said, I used to get bullied in high school.
Say
and
hi.
I think the thing that like really takes you out of it and takes you away from it is finding something that you love doing, and you know,
I think it
giving
might have
yourself something else to think
sent.
about.
I don't know.
People being.
See.
Can I say?
Oh, I think you just click send.
Probably. Other people being.
There, did you get mine?
That would be like finding a passion, whether it's dancing, whether it's playing a sport, or playing video games, or going on bike rides. Mine started to become
Yeah, you have to
Vine
click the
and
send
YouTube.
button, I think.
Probably not going to be Vine for anybody anymore. But I think that's what it is. I think it's figuring out a new way to distract yourself and keeping yourself
What is
occupied.
this, like,
ignoring
the McJuggernuggets family,
when
too?
you don't give any attention or energy to the people that are trying to bring you down, they're going to stop. That's all it is. I think it's important to note that everyone in this world has experienced bullying in one form or another. And that doesn't mean that you got a swirly during recess, or you got a wedgie right by the lockers, as Jason would. But
it may not work, because I think it might be for Q&A only, but I don't know.
I think there's different ways that a person can get bullied, and I think everyone
I
has
think
gone
the
through it at
questions
some
might
point
be
or
like
another, and I think
private,
it's
so like
important,
only the guy could see them.
to pick the people up around you and to surround yourself with positive people, and to not hang out with the people that
I don't know.
are toxic,
I've never
and the
heard of
people
this
that don't
YouTube
make you
before.
feel happy. Because at the end of the day, it's just about your own happiness. And if you're not surrounding yourself with the right people, then what's the point? I think the most important takeaway from this, and I know it sounds cheesy, and I know it's been said a million times, but I promise you it's the only thing you gotta live by, is be kind to others. That's it. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and life will be a lot better for you and
rocks, or
everyone
like
around you. Okay,
the
cool.
meat is
I gotta
like
go
so
shoot Jason
hard
with
it's
paintball
like a rock.
I'll see you guys in a bit.
Hi everybody,
I don't believe you. Show me.
Brooke here. I wanted to talk to you guys about my experience with bullying and how I overcame that.
Well, at least it's not
And,
Ariana Grande.
I'm so excited to share this with you today because I think it's so important.
She kind of looks like her, though.
Especially now more than ever, to uplift one another, to encourage one another. It is so important, especially as so many people are experiencing loneliness and isolation. And one of those times was I was in Fifth Harmony, and we were at the top of the world and so successful. And we did this music video on the beach, and it was called Flex. And at the time, you know, I was super insecure about my body. And I finally got to a moment where I shot the music video.
Yeah, I think the questions might be like only to the guy, because I said hi, and the only person that replied was the guy.
And then minutes later, you know, after we got done finishing the music video, I opened up social media.
I mean, I kind of get that, because like if it was on like Google Meets or Zoom, it's probably just gonna crash.
My bathing suit, and people were awful, saying things like, I was fat. I had an ugly body.
Fat?
My body was not okay. I mean, just ripping everything.
Wow, she must have went some
I was
serious keto diet.
Humiliated and devastated and embarrassed and heartbroken.
Ooh,
and
you shouldn't meet that girl and say that.
Just getting all that hate, and it's really crazy how so much
I think it's like some
even one negative
singer or
comment
something.
can really
I don't know.
affect you and have an impact. But you know, even though that happened and it really broke me at the time, slowly but surely, I got my confidence back and I fell in the love of my family, of my friends, of my fans who were online defending me and speaking such truth and hope and light into me. And that's just one example of how love really triumphed over hate. And for me, what I want to teach people, and especially, you know, kids who are in school and people who have social media, is to be kind to each other. You know, maybe you don't agree with someone, or maybe you have an opinion, but don't be mean.
Girl.
Please choose to uplift people and empower people, especially again now more than ever.
But yeah, you missed it. Tony Hawk was speaking earlier.
People need a community.
And same with Magic Johnson.
To go to and to feel
you know, he's
loved in. So I really want to encourage you to
one
do
of the
that.
old
Take it
former
from me as someone
NBA players.
who's felt hopeless, who's felt
Remember we were watching the video
enough,
about it in
felt
PE
ugly,
about
felt
Magic
like my life was never
Johnson
gonna
and his
get better.
adventures in
Please take it
Spain.
from me that there's so much life to live, and there's so much on the other side, and you can get through it if you continue to persevere.
I believe
through
Magic
all
Johnson was
that
like
life
one of the
has
best
for you.
basketball
Promise,
players of all time.
There's so much ahead, and your life is
I think he
just
was like the
beginning.
best.
I promise there is hope, and you will see the rising sun again.
I know,
That's
right?
what I like to say. So I just want to empower and uplift anybody who needs to hear this, and just know that you are loved, you are special. You are more than enough.
Johnson's a
valued.
regular last name, but Magic that's a weird...
I love making
Who the heck is this? Oh, he's a DJ man.
Today, I want to
He's so Asian, look. How Asian he is.
hurtful, because we're all in this together.
He looks like John Wick if he was even more Asian.
Putting someone down. You can't make yourself look better by making someone else look worse. And definitely, think twice about...
I like his gaming setup for the anti-bullying thing.
And trust me, he'll never put you on the guest list. Now more than ever, we need to be kind to each other. I'm not going to lie, we're in the middle of some dark times. But there is a light that will get us out. And it comes from every single one of you brave enough to choose love over hate. So do your part. Make the right choice. Think twice.
Yeah, Jaden, make the right choice.
And I grew up in Compton, California. It's a tough neighborhood.
No, you know, Jaden,
when you're a nerd,
the Jaden from Ocean View.
You don't fit in with every bit of people. And there's so many people out there that try to change who they are to fit. You know, if you're a square, be a square. Don't try to fit into a round hole. Don't try to fit in a round world. If you're different, embrace your differences. And if you're somebody who takes advantage of that and tries to pick on people or tries
I don't know, but he has pretty long hair.
Shame on you.
I think he said he's a 49ers football player.
And unique things.
I think it said he's a 49ers football player.
It's not about everyone can fit into a crowd and be a sheep and say, hey, everybody's wearing white shirts and I'm wearing purple. Well, maybe I should wear a white shirt like everybody else so I can fit in. No, stand out. Stand out. Be special. Be who you are. It's a shame on those people. Shame on the people that make you feel uncomfortable being yourself. It's a shame on the people
Oh, like the guy live?
Force you to be like everybody else.
I mean, if he's had this no hate, no place for hate thing, he must be kind of famous.
Comfortable in your own skin. At the end of the day, you have to.
I think so. I think he's like the guy who like runs it.
You can't try to live your life for others because you'll never win. You'll never impress people enough. You'll never be good enough to impress somebody, and you'll never do a great enough job at being somebody else. So be comfortable in your own skin. Trust who you are. Be who you are. Be the unique,
do you think the owner of the No Place for Hate's gonna reply to the comment?
Don't shudder them and don't let anybody
He's probably
else.
gonna kick you out.
You gotta surround yourself with the right people. You gotta surround yourself with people who embrace you, who embrace who you are, who help you be more of the great person you are. People that are like-minded, that think like you, that move like you, and people that don't judge. You know, I mean, there's life is hard enough. You don't need people criticizing and judging your every move and who you are and what you're supposed to do. And friends don't do that. Friends don't have to judge friends. Friends don't tell friends how they need to be.
Too bad there isn't a microphone, so like you could like play like random videos like that.
It allows you to have people that are in your corner through the good, the bad, through your highest peaks or your lowest lows. You know, and don't let people's words.
I think that's a fake one for the movie,
don't
though.
Don't let people's words cut you. Don't let people's words dictate your happiness.
Yeah.
Change who you are. And
or like it's a real one, but it doesn't have actual bullets.
You gotta get out of. And never, ever is it right to bully or pick on anybody, regardless of the circumstances. That does not elevate you. That does not make you more cool. That does not make you more hip. And if you do that, then that says more about you than it does about the person you're bullying.
All right, welcome back, everybody.
Oh, the
awesome
famous
stuff
guy's
right
back.
there. Wise
Look, the
words,
famous guy's
particularly
back.
from the man himself, Mr. Richard Sherman, talking about if you're a square, be a square. There's no point in trying to fit yourself into a round hole, and that holds so much weight and value. It goes all the way back to the beginning of the show when Tony Hawk was talking about first starting out in skateboarding. He didn't fit in. He was
or
the
they're going to be a
definition
part
of
of the
a
robbery,
square,
that is.
but he decided I wasn't going to try to fit into a round hole, and he rolled with his skateboarding and became the legend that he is now. And the whole point of that is, guys, find something that you enjoy doing. Forget what other people are saying. Put your head down and focus on what it is you enjoy. I promise, if you do that, you will see
I don't know.
results.
Why don't you look it up?
All right, now we've covered a lot today, but I've been getting a
guy.
bunch of questions in the Q&A from students in your district asking, you know, how we can be better as a whole and curb this bullying issue once
And
and
the
for all.
Tommy BB
If you
gun.
see someone being pushed around in person or online, what can you do to help? Well, for starters, let's make it a point to go out of our way to become what we like to call an ally for that person, by simply walking up to them or reaching out through a DM and letting them know that you are there for them, that what they are going through is not going
Yeah,
unnoticed.
it kind of looks like the
Sometimes
cell.
a simple hello, I'm here for you, can and will go a long way to somebody who otherwise feels isolated and alone. Putting yourselves in the shoes of the victim is going to help us all start to understand what is really going on out there. Empathy is a very strong and powerful emotion. I challenge each and every one of you watching this right now to begin expressing it as often as you possibly can. It all really comes down to being a positive role model for one another. Are you going to be part of the problem, or are you going to be part of the solution? I know where I stand. I hope after today's event you have a better idea where you stand as well. All right, guys, that brings us to our trivia portion of the show. Now, there are right and wrong answers for these questions. We want to see if you are paying attention or not. In the beginning of the show, I mentioned this. In the 2019 study,
here's a
what
pretty dumb
percentage
guy.
of students
Okay, let's see if
reported being
this
bullied?
trivia question actually works.
You know the answer,
In the 2019 study, what percent of students report getting bullied? 50% because, you know, we got the stupid cyberbullying, which isn't a real thing. Why won't it let me submit?
Good luck. You can also enter to win our second
I'll
place
just say
drawing right behind
2%.
me by checking us out on Instagram, looking for the post that says Visa gift card, and then simply tagging 3 friends in the comments.
It
If you and
won't
your
let
3
me
friends are
submit mine.
following
I'm
us,
just
you'll
gonna
be
do it
automatically entered
later.
to win a $100 second place card, and your friends will get $20 each as well. Super easy to do, guys. Check us out at
I don't know.
8 Tour. All right, looking a big majority of you getting it right. Over half of your school districts said 20%. That is right. 1 in 5 teenagers have reported being bullied, guys. It's a big, big number.
Well, yeah,
You can
that's
reduce
because,
that
like,
significantly by just
75% of
being
them
kind to
get
one another. I'm telling
cyberbullied,
you, it's
and
free
BC
and it's
says
easy
that
to do.
cyberbullying
Next
isn't a real
question.
thing.
What is one way for you to be an ally? We just talked about this, so hopefully 100%
They're
of you
probably,
get it right.
to be honest,
What is
they're
one
probably
way
used
you
to it.
can be an ally? They will help you come up with a plan of action.
No,
to
that's
make it stop,
ally.
and that is what
Meaning,
we
like,
do,
you
guys.
support
Please
them.
Speak up. Let's get rid of this before it goes to too much trouble. It gets into be such a big deal. Let's stop it before it gets out of
Or
control.
just
guys.
create a
It's that
school
simple.
shooting.
Talk to your counselor.
That solves all your
Check out the results.
problems.
95% of you got it right. Getting to know others instead of judging them is absolutely correct. Also free and is super, super easy to do. Just go be nice. Listen to others, guys. I'm telling you, it makes a huge difference. Last question. Who was your favorite celebrity featured
Well,
today?
if
Whose
this
message
thing would
resonated
actually
with
let
you
me
most? Go
answer,
ahead
I
and
would say
vote.
Tony
Guys, I
Hawk,
want to give a
but...
huge shout out to the United
Well,
States
I
Police
did
for
like
allowing this
that
program
that
to be
NASCAR
possible. They are
driver
no
guy, but I
strangers to
forgot
winning
his
battles,
name.
both big and small. This program proves it. Follow the example of our Marines and do your best to win your battles, no matter how big or small they might be. Remember to sign up to win that Xbox. Check us out on Instagram at No Hate Tour. That's our show, everybody. You have been awesome. I truly enjoyed chatting with you in the Q&A. The Marines look forward to seeing you all again soon. Once again, my name is Dan Sieg. We'll catch you next time. Be nice to each other. It's not that hard. We'll see you later. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Later.
Yeah, too bad it was all online. And now I'm gonna turn off my Chromebook. So there you have it, guys. The No Place for Hate virtual rally. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did. But anyways, I really liked it. I was kind of messing around with Ethan during the last, I would say the last half of it or whatever. But other than that, I was really trying to pay attention to it. It was actually pretty cool. I really liked what Tony Hawk had to say about, you know, how you should just live your life, how you want to live it. Well, as long as it's not anything really disturbing, that is. And same with the NASCAR racer guy, I really liked how he was also talking about just live how you want to live and be friends with who you want to be friends with and do things your way. All the others were pretty good, but I like them the best. Like, I like what those guys had to say the best. But anyways, I have a ton of homework that I need to do, so I'll probably just end the video off from here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, put down a nice comment, and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.